Alright, so first off, I just want to make something very clear that I use Google Translate for the ones I was a bit confused on how to pronounce. So if I pronounce them wrong, it's Google Translate fault, not mine, okay? Just want to get that out of the way. So, Pianista pack review. Today we're going to be talking about keyboard compilation. It's compilation of keyboard. Compilation of keyboard. And this is the first one, so it doesn't have any digits, so it's just compilation of keyboard. And you know how we start this? I start with the art. And this art looks pretty nice, I'd say. I mean, I don't really understand why it's like leaves and stuff, but I don't know. It looks pretty. I don't really know what they would have done. I'm pretty sure that they had another pack thing, because I think they changed all of, like, the cover art. So, I don't know. But what I do know is that this pack is pretty good. I'm just letting you know that. So this would be a very, very positive one. So there's only two composers in this pack. Liszt and Chopin, which, I mean, it's not very unique, but at the time, I'm pretty sure Liszt was a new composer. Wait. Yeah, he was a new composer, which, I'm so glad they added him in. Starting off, we have Liebestrom number 3. And I'm so glad they added this. I think in terms of music, this is like probably my favorite. And it sounds very, very nice. It's very pretty. Again, a complaint that I have with this, they stopped it when it was getting super good. And obviously, I think you know what one I'm going to be complaining about. It's like, I love this one, but like, it could have been better, if you know, because they cut it off. I don't know. I think they should do like for music pack, they should do like Liebestrom number 3 continued, or Liebestrom number 3 movement 2, even though there's no movements for it. So I think they should do that instead of like just giving it to us once, because like I think they should do like a continued type thing, because you kind of cut it off at its best part, and I don't really know how I feel about that. So I wish they would go back, or by go back I mean maybe make a Liebestrom number 3 continued. Yeah, overall, probably my favorite in this pack in terms of music, but it could have been better. Next up, we have Waltzes. I don't remember any of the digits. I think it's this Chopin's second waltz, I'm pretty sure. And this is probably my least favorite in this pack. I mean, okay, remember, this is not a bad piece at all. It's actually really good. I like it. I just don't play it that much. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of like not that interesting. It's nice. I'm glad they added it to the game. I just, it's kind of basic overall. But yeah, least favorite from this pack. Kind of boring, but it's pretty good. I'm glad they added it. Next up, we have Hungarian Rhapsody number 2, and okay, I just want to make this clear. I like this one a lot, okay? It's a very good piece. The issue is, why are we almost 4 years into this game and we do not have Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 Fresca? Why? Like, they cut it off, again, at its best part. Actually, I think I prefer Lesson a little more, but they cut it off at probably the most fun part to play. Well, actually, no, they didn't. They cut it off during Lesson, but they cut it off before Frisco, which obviously you're not going to be like a 6-minute piece or anything, but they should, next pack, or sometime in this game's lifespan, they need to make that's the number one thing that needs to be in this game. Even though I really want Waltzes Sonata, I would honestly pick this simply for the fact that this just needs to be in the game. Hungarian Recipe number 2 and Liebestrom number 3 feel incomplete. And I guess Hungarian Recipe number 6, but that's on a different pack. We'll do that. We'll talk about that one another day. So overall, big missed potential, because, I mean, like, honestly, if you want to do last one for this one, and then they should have had Frisco later, then they could have just done that, but they didn't. So, yeah, big waste of potential, but overall, still really good. And next up, Grand Valse Brilliante. Okay, I use Google Translate. Okay. So I don't know. It might be lying to me. That might be completely wrong. And this one is. I'm glad they added it to the game. I don't know why, but I kind of have like a feeling. I kind of had a feeling when I started this game. I felt like this one was not going to be in the game for some reason. I don't know why. And honestly, knowing Pianista, I feel like they wouldn't add those one to this game. I feel like it'd kind of be like, Hungarian Wrestling number 2, Friska, Waltzes Sonata, E2 number 5, Chase, like that. For some reason they don't add it, and we don't even know why. Like, why isn't this in the game? Yeah, I kind of feel like Grand Waltz Brilliante would be like that, but it's actually not. And I really like this one. But honestly, I definitely prefer all the Liszt pieces to the Chopin pieces. I think Chopin has better pieces later on in the game. And overall, this one sounds very nice. I like the middle part. The middle part's really nice. And overall, yeah, it's pretty good. It's not the best thing ever, but it's pretty good. And lastly, Transcendental Etude IV, which is for Mazeppa. Okay, that's how it told me to pronounce it. I don't know. I might be being tricked right now. Don't at me. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. And in terms of gameplay, this one's my favorite. It's a pretty hard Tech 9. It's like in the middle. And honestly, I would honestly recommend getting this pack just for this because it's so challenging and so much fun. Although I do prefer Lister number 3, it's simply because I love the music in this game. It sounds incredible, so I do kind of prefer that one. But the end on this one is crazy. Like, the beginning is pretty easy. The middle is sort of challenging. But the end is crazy, like, insane. So if you're looking for a challenge, definitely buy this pack. So overall, yeah, I really like that one. Best in gameplay. In terms of music, I feel like that type of etude, these type of etudes, they're not the ones you listen to for the sound. You play them and you listen to them because of how challenging they are. So I am going to give it some slack on that. Also, I'm looking at how this was in 2017 and now. So if this came out today, I'd probably be kind of upset about Hungarian Wrestling 2 and, what's it called, Livestorm number 3, but I'd be pretty happy about Transcendental Etude because it's a Tech 9. And looking at this in 2017, this is like revolutionary. We have a list here. We have a new composer. That should have been in the beginning of the game. That should have added on day 1. We have 2 more Chopin pieces, which is nice. And overall, this pack is a 9 out of 10. Definitely buy it. Like, if you have gems from your normal tour and you haven't bought anything yet, I would honestly probably recommend this one. This is one of the first packs you should buy if you don't buy Prestige, if you get them from free jewels. So overall, 9 out of 10 would recommend this pack. Very nice.